Hey there, I'm Lisa Crawford.
And I'm Steve Crawford. Well, what brings me joy is working with the kids of Shepherd of the Hills Church. We've been going to this church for over 20 years, and our kids, who are now in college, were raised in this church. And we think that their time here was such a hugely instrumental in who they are today. All the basic truths that we talk about, each and every Sunday. And all that stuff is just, it's so foundational to what they do and how they've become, we think, pretty successful in their young lives. My experience really came from back in 2004. I do not sit still particularly well. And in about 2004, Lisa had had enough of me fidgeting in church. So she, the youth director back then, was a woman named Liz Boyd, very nice. And basically, Lisa threw me out of church and told Liz that I would be working for her. And that is how I got my start with the kids, 17, and I've been doing it now for 17 straight years. My current role is host of the Upstreet program, and it just brings me tremendous joy each week. And it's also a wonderful diversion from my regular weekly job, but all these kids coming in on Sunday morning, from kindergarten to 5th grade, watching them evolve, watching them become, people, and so frequently that I sort of make the analogy of like we're breaking horses, right? Some of them come and they're just petrified, but then whether it's over a course of weeks or a couple months, they become comfortable, and they become comfortable in their church home. And this becomes an important part of their developmental cycle. And that brings me tremendous joy to see them become mature sort of young people and then young adults. And now we're watching some of them graduate and move on to college. And to be just a little bit of part of that and part of their church family is something that brings great satisfaction to me.
Well, stewardship means to me that you're going to take good care of people and resources. And the way, I think I would steal a line from Upstreet, been around Steve a lot while he's been leading the kids, is initiative, seeing what needs to be done and doing it. And so to me, that means actively looking around in my community, seeing where I might be able to use my time, talent, and money to help, and then doing it, all the while building relationships and working together. I feel like that when I do my part and work with others, collectively, a lot of good things can happen.